quality defects, downtime, and track histogram data associated with those things. There's the ability to print what we call gangs, which is to group work orders together, and also to print work orders in batches. A variety of different manufacturing tracking reports, including labor efficiencies, and the setup modules. The engineering system includes bills of material and routings, as well as what we call item characteristics. This gives us the ability to create extremely detailed product structures, describe those products, give them rates, attach procedure, attach drawings, and then to place quality parameters against those procedures. Now, the engineering system doesn't have to be that complicated. You could simply use something like the product master to create very simple products very quickly. ERP 123 typically will provide more than one way to do the same function. It's also a full-blown costing system. It does standard costing, actual costing, job-based costing, and provides variance reporting in the case of standard costing. Costing is a very sophisticated process within ERP 123, and there is a high degree of control available, and it ties in with the financial and accounting system. Here we have a multi-tiered general ledger, and we also have the ability to produce various different income statements and balance sheets, journal entries, templates, recurring entries, all of those things either in real time or batch process posting, whichever you prefer. There is very little period end in that ABACE is a perpetual accounting system and never erases any data, so that every period is always available all the time. And this really simplifies the process of doing prior period reporting. It also simplifies the process for closing a month, in that really all that's required is to limit what transactions can be processed at what times. Here as well we'll see ABACE's real-time accounting capability, which is related to the inventory system, where all of the various inventory transactions will have an accompanying accounting transactions associated with them. Here you see the auto-posting flags associated with various transactions. So ABACE can be completely live as far as accounting is concerned if you so desire. ABACE is also a multi-currency accounting system, produces a variety of different things associated with credit management and commissions, and really is very robust. The system also has the ability to default to several areas of the system from accounting in order to ensure that item data and product data carries the correct accounting information. Receivables is tied in with the sales and shipping system, in that if you sell something and you ship it, you will get something in the invoice generator. The invoice generator is used to generate invoices for things that have been shipped. Each of these invoices that can then be reviewed in the AR invoice module and adjusted associated with anything that you may have to add, freight, things like that. And the ability to receive payments. You can also cross AR and AP if you have the same customer and supplier. Really, again, very flexible. ABACE is a big company accounting system that really has been brought down so that it is used in such a way more like a program like QuickBooks, very simple to understand. Works the same way in all areas. Variety of different AR reports for aging, bookings, and all of those sort of things, and credit statuses. Setup modules, and the accounts payable system, which is again tied in with purchasing and receiving. So if you purchase and receive, accounts payable is pretty much automatic. If you get accounts payable variances, well, they can be dealt with in a number of different ways. Some of them affect the costing system, and some of them do not, and it all depends on whether you're standard or actual costing. So again, very flexible and robust, and controlled with flags, so that you can set the system to do the behavior that you want in each case. AP, and also includes the report section, aging, books, booked AP, variances. And then we're into the contact management section where we have the correspondences. Correspondences come from the CRM system in sales. And in sales and CRM, we have the ability to do a whole variety of different things, including provide default notifications for different document types, sales orders, purchase orders. So if you want the same information and comments to appear on documents, you can have these stacked so that there's multiples. And then there are correspondences, which is the ability to track correspondences, and these are events. So this is something that I need to attend to. And what you're able to do with this is to categorize these various events, and these are just some of the default ones that we've put in. You can put in your own as well, so we can select which one of these we think it is, and we can select anything that we decide to put into these drop downs. And the idea is to track the event, and then we can set ourselves a reminder date, which will pop up in our Abaci messaging system, and we can include a file and attach files, and we can do this in various areas. And what this does is this creates a notation. Now these notations have statuses, and these can then be called up in the correspondence. In correspondence, the idea is to call up the correspondences and track their statuses and all that sort of stuff. So, as you can tell, I'm starting to get tired, so I'm going to sign out here.